Kingdom Monera. Examples include bacteria. Generalized structure of a bacterium. They are microscopic, unicellular organisms measuring 0.5 to 8 micrometer in length. Bacteria have a rigid cell wall which is slimy or slippery, and it is made up of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Bacteria have no true nucleus because their nuclear material is not covered by a nuclear membrane. Some have flagella used for movement. They have glycogen granules which store excess food. Their cytoplasms do not have vacuoles, and all the cellular organelles are not surrounded by membranes. Some bacteria can manufacture their own food because they have bacteriophile, while others cannot. Bacteria are found in all habitats. Different types of bacteria. There are 4 main types of bacteria. 1. Cocci or spherical bacteria. They do not have flagella and they occur in different forms. That is, as single, they are called cocci. Occur in pairs, they are called Diplococcus. Occurs in chains, example Streptococcus, which causes sore throat. Occurs in clusters or bunches, like grapefruits. Example Staphylococcus, which causes boils and food poisoning. 2. Bacillus or rod-shaped bacteria. A single rod, example E. coli, which live in the gut or intestine of herbivores and helps in digestion. B. Bacilli in chain, example Azobacter, which is a nitrogen-fixing bacteria in the soil. Bacillus with spores, example Clostridium tetani, which causes tetanus, and Bacillus anthracis, which causes anthrax. 3. Spirilla or spiral-shaped bacteria, example Treponema pallidum, which causes syphilis. Vibrio or comma-shaped bacteria, example Vibrio cholerae, which causes cholera. Growth and reproduction. A bacterium grows in size by adding more protoplasm to the parent cell. When the cell is fully grown, it begins to multiply. During favorable conditions, example presence of food, a bacterium reproduces by a type of asexual reproduction called binary fission. In this process, both the nuclear material and the cytoplasm divides into 2 equal parts. This is followed by the formation of a wall between the 2 parts to separate the 2 daughter cells. This occurs every 20 to 30 minutes. Sporulation. During unfavorable conditions, example, lack of food, a bacterium reproduces by forming resistant spores. In this condition, a bacterium forms a thick wall around it which protects it. This is a cyst. Within the cyst, the protoplasm divides many times to form spores. When conditions become favorable again, the cyst bursts open to release the spores, which later grow to new bacteria. Bacteria can also reproduce by conjugation, but this occurs only under ideal conditions. The conditions necessary for growth of bacteria will include water. Bacteria will grow well in the presence of water and will die in extreme dryness. Temperature. The temperature for growth depends on the type of bacteria. Example, Thermophiles grow at 80 degrees centigrade, and those which are parasitic to man survive under 37 degrees centigrade. Light. Bacteria grow well in darkness and dim light. Bright light slows down activity and they may be killed by direct sunlight. This is because sunlight contains UV rays that destroy the proteins on the bacterial cell membrane. Oxygen. Aerobic bacteria need oxygen for respiration, while anaerobic bacteria respire without oxygen. Some bacteria may use oxygen when it is present, but in the case where it is absent, they can equally survive by respiring anaerobically. This group of bacteria are called facultative anaerobes. Chemicals. Some bacteria are active in acidic medium, while others are equally active in alkaline medium. Nutrition or feeding. Feeding can be saprophytic, parasitic, or autotrophic. The autotrophic bacteria can manufacture their food using carbon dioxide and water, and the energy used is derived from the oxidation of chemicals like hydrogen sulfide. Parasitic bacteria live either in or on their host and obtain nutrients from them. Saprophytic nutrition is the most common form of nutrition in bacteria. They feed on dead, decaying organic matter. They secrete enzymes such as protease and carbohydrates that digest the organic materials extracellularly, that is out of the cell, into simple compounds. The compounds are then absorbed into the cell. Economic importance of bacteria. A. Useful effects. Bacteria are used extensively in food industries, example, in the manufacture of yogurts, vinegar, cheese, and butter. They are also used to make vitamin B12 and enzymes such as invertase and amylase. They help in the decomposition of sewage to make compost manure. Some bacteria live in the intestine of herbivores, where they secrete enzymes which break down cellulose to glucose. Bacteria are used to produce antibiotics, example, erythromycin, which is used for treating diseases caused by pathogenic bacteria. Bacteria are used in genetic research, example, genetic engineering. Many bacteria are useful for agriculture in the following ways. Putrefying bacteria help to decompose dead plants and animals, and this helps to increase soil fertility. Nitrifying bacteria converts ammonia to soil nitrates, which increases soil fertility. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria converts atmospheric nitrogen to soil nitrates, which is needed by plants. Harmful effects. They cause diseases to man, example, syphilis, tetanus, tuberculosis, whooping cough, etc. Bacteria are responsible for food spoilage, such as milk and meat. Denitrifying bacteria reduce soil fertility by converting soil nitrates to atmospheric nitrogen.